Hello there, welcome back. We're going to be playing some more Minecraft Dinosaurs. I did a little bit of work off camera. As you can see, my resources are replenished. That was from a build that using creative for the Twitch exclusive build. Speaking of which, this video is going to be up after our most recent stream where I actually am hoping to finish the build, which means I'll be able to do a video on it if it's finished. If it's not, then we'll wait until it is finished. It's only a couple more streams, I reckon, and it will be completely done and dusted. Anyway, I'm not looking this way for intentional reasons, because I've done about 4 hours worth of work. Remember, this is survival, and I'm stupid, so it may not look like 4 hours, but I did it. Used up some acacia to get some bridges, to get this sort of almost scaffolding look, like it's been unearthed, as well as obviously our stone little pillars, which I might get rid of, I might keep. But I kind of like the look, that it's a little bit more industrialised. I wouldn't mind some tips on how to sort of make it feel a bit more natural, or like it's coming together nicely. But as you can see, we can actually get up, and with these bridges, you can actually walk through them, which is really cool. So it almost looks like we're here to sort of like view it in its entirety, but also kind of support the structure a bit, which is why we got like some fences going down, keeping it acacia. So we have unfortunately used up like 15 logs, give or take, maybe more. And I kind of wanted to use that in another build, but it's fine, it's fine. I don't want to spoil this side just yet. I've also done what I was going to say we were going to do, which was a demolished pillar. I didn't want two fully standing structures. I just wanted to show like almost like it's not withstood the tests of time. Fun fact, obviously this was slightly taller up on the F3, so this is 62, whereas I believe it starts on 61 over there. And I wanted to showcase that, so it's actually a level higher where it starts. So actually, if you look here, the stairs are exactly level. And I was kind of chuffed that I put that much brain power into it, I'm not gonna lie. Finally, I started the actual entrance. This needs a little bit more work. As you can see, I ran out of the chiseled right here. So I was not too pleased about that, especially as I wanted to use some of the chiseled on the inside. I'm not sure I like this design. I'm probably going to redo it, because I didn't want it to be super duper gaudy and massive, and it just looks so disconnected at the moment. So I am going to redo it. I don't know what I'm going to redo or how I'm going to redo it, but I just know that I'm going to redo the actual outside. The actual way that it's going in at the moment and this current interior are probably going to keep, so I'm going to just continue, because that's the plan for today. We are going to continue going down. That's a damn shame. I have to get rid of you. So there is that. Now, oh, you wasted... Oh, did I really... Tell me I didn't do it for all of them. I think I might have done it for all... We're probably going to use sand, actually, because it's a little bit easier, but if we use some of the sandstone, I'm not too fussed. I'm going to get a torch in my spare hand, because, my god, is it dark. But we're going to get some sand back here, which is kind of nice, actually. Right, let's just start going down so that we don't end up consuming too much sand. So this should be here. Stop it, you. And then this should be... I'm taking the smooth out of my inventory so I don't make the same mistake. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right. Huh. Don't like that, Chief. Do not like that. Right, okay. Huh. That's not ideal. Do I have sand? I'm pretty sure I have sand, right? So I can... I said sand. Thank you. Grab that. Oh, lovely jubbly. Right, okay, so... I can probably get rid of this dirt and replace it with sandstone, though. Oh, I did not get the timing right. Neither did I get right. So twice I got it wrong. So let's just give up on getting it right. Get this sand back. Because I don't want it to be anything like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, right. Dag nammit. And now we have our stairs, so let's do that. Okay, so it's not horrific the way it's come down. To keep that in mind, that this dirt can go, but the dirt above will need to stay. Obviously, we'll need to change it at some point, but for now, let's get this, you know, moving along. I'm thinking the entrance doesn't need to be super far away, but at the same time, I would love it if it was just like this massive sprawling cavern underneath. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean literally, did I? Oh, that's not a stair block. Who'd have thunk it? And I got rid of that as well. Oh, we're going for a winner today, guys. Can you tell that I'm not tired for once? I'm actually not. It's very weird. I was up after finishing work. Well, to be fair, I finished work... Oh, wrong thing. I finished work yesterday at 7 p.m. or a little around that time. Oh, God, I've got like a... It became all phlegmy. Why can't I go up? Oh, yeah, right. I became phlegmy there for some reason. I finished work at around 7 o'clock, right? I know I can't keep building and do that because I clearly can't focus on two things. My brain breaks. I then had a quick snack and then went to bed. I was then up at various times because Nimbus was screamy. But then I actually got out of bed about 8 a.m. So I probably fell asleep last night just before 9, got up at 8. So that's a decent amount of sleep, but it's the earliest I've been up in a while when I'm not working. So I just chilled, played some games on my phone. Been playing Honkai Rail. I've been actually really enjoying that. It's quite nice, not going to lie. It's been a lot of fun. Right. Look at this. This is a problem. I'm going to hit your head. We're going to have to do something with this so that we can at least make it like part of the scenery. Maybe put some torches up there, I think. But hey, the rest of this shouldn't be an issue. I wouldn't mind turning this soon to an entryway. But for now, I will keep this going. So now go down here. And then go down here. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Let's find out, I suppose. Nope, not you. Wrong one. Keeps happening. Okay. Let's just do this so that they come up so I can grab them. And then we've got to get rid of you. Put the stair down. Ugh, jobs are good in this. Plan is, I wanted to get 2 recorded today, but because it's something like this, I need to do off-camera work, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough time because I'm streaming later. I mean, it usually takes me a couple of hours to get things done because I get distracted, go to the toilet, have some food, come back, do a little bit more. But I was really lucky because I actually managed to get a little bit of off-camera work done this morning before this video, and also on my lunch yesterday because I worked from home and I worked in my office where I'm recording right now effectively. And on lunchtime, I literally put my laptop down, switched the monitors over, and turned on my PC. And I was like, this is actually all right. I like working from home. Even if it's a bit more stressful hearing Nimbus scream every 5 minutes. But, you know, it's nice. Right, this seems pretty damn deep. And have I kept this... Is at any point have I made a mistake with just 2 stairs? I don't think I have. So far, it looks like we've kept it uniform. Now... I am glad because we've not hit something that I thought that I was very worried about hitting. Those that have watched Twitch will understand what I'm referring to. Those that haven't, don't worry about it. You'll find out soon. Or you can watch the Twitch VOD channel, which I've linked to in my channel page, which one of our viewers has kindly created. They told me then. I'm not fussed about revealing their name because they're not a content farmer. They're actually a viewer. It's a certain Ham. It is a certain Ham. And he's been super duper dope about getting that up and doing some shorts as well. So it's pretty damn cool. So... yeah, there's that. Or you can actually, I don't know, maybe follow me on Twitch. Look at that, a call to action. Oh, so fluidly, almost organically, almost, not completely. Oh, iron. Some free iron whilst I wasn't aiming for it. That's a win. You're probably wondering how deep we're going to go. I would love to know myself. I'm personally just trying to feel out the vibe, you know? Because I'm going to have to do a lot with a lot of this wall. I'm thinking some pillars, some empty space, maybe. Ooh, might use creative to get an Arnu statue. That made Kermit panic for another part of our Twitch exclusive build, which was hilarious, but I won't go into context on that until you get to see it. I'm very, very chuffed with the Twitch exclusive build. I know you guys have heard a lot about it recently, but that's because we're getting close to the end. Obviously, this part you have seen, you haven't seen it all, and I can't reveal what I mean by that. I'm just really, really excited to show you the finished product and tell you about what it is. And once it's done, we will be using it in our world because it does serve a purpose. Not like a purpose like, oh, it's unlimited or it's a mob farmer. Nothing like that. It's almost aesthetic, if you will. In fact, no, arguably it's completely aesthetic in its purpose. So there is that. Now, I was tempted, but stopped myself from turning the staircase into red sandstone. I would love it, don't get me wrong, because I could have like red here, red up here as well, replace these two with red. But if we have a look at how much red sand we've got, yeah, admittedly, its main purpose is this build. Oh, we've got loads. Oh, we've got loads. What do we reckon, guys? I think that's not a bad shout. And then we could have, like when we do pillars, we could have sandstone. Sandstone, sandstone, red sandstone. It's like every 3 sandstone is a red sandstone or something like that. And just keep it nice and frequent. I think that would work, actually. Right, I think we're deep enough. So what level are we at now? 52. Wow, really? Is that it? Did we only go... Because effectively, this is 61, right? We only went 9 blocks deep. That is insane. And because I want to make it into a sprawling wide thing, I need to check something. Because I want it to be like a big open cavern. I need to make sure that this water depth isn't exactly going to be a problem. So let's look. 3. Yeah, it should be fine. But if I want to make it like a big sprawling cavern, maybe a little bit deeper. Maybe a little bit deeper. Okay. We can do that. And then I can sort out the ceiling height and stuff like that as we go. But a little bit deeper. And because we haven't got monsters on at the moment, we haven't got to worry about that, which I'm not going to lie to you is probably the happiest I've been in a while. Just not having to deal with that. It's just so good. Only having torches for aesthetic purposes and being able to see and not to have to place 8 down in a small square and still have a creeper spawn. Oh, I love it. Oh, okay. That's new. Right, so get rid of you. You turn into this, and then we'll put some squares down. Tell you what, the YouTube algorithm has been kind and then not kind to me with getting my videos out there. I know that my 3-hour Beaver video with Beaver and Excited Beaver video, Escape the Backrooms, or Inside the Backrooms I should say, didn't get picked up by many, but the viewership was insane in terms of how long it was watched for. Kind of what happens when you release a 3-hour video though. And so on and so forth. But I've noticed that I watched one type of video a couple of times, and because I've watched it now, I'm only getting recommended them, and I'm not against it. It's kind of bad, I'll admit, but it's like movie recaps, and usually it's kind of told by like a robotic voice, and it's kind of cringe, but sometimes it's actual people like talking about it and like going into science and stuff, and I have a lot of fun with that. I've been watching a lot of those, just as a sort of brain off, headphones in sort of moment, you know? Okay, I would say we need this. We've still got quite a few stairs left. I'm going to get some back if I do turn this to red sandstone, so kind of want to keep it going. But I think that level, so if we have a look at which level this is taking us down to now, right? Here. It's taking us down to, quite frankly, a decent level. 47. So, yeah, this is massively under now, and I can actually still see the top and the tower, which is really cool. But let's just start. Oh, well, this is all going to have to be replaced, the floor as well, so I need to remember that it's going to be replaced with something, so let's just go ahead and put some sandstone down. We will probably turn it to red sandstone and stuff, of course, but I don't know if we're going to do like an entryway here, like a thing going around, which is possible, so I'm just going to, from here, effectively, start drilling out, getting a reasonable amount of space. I wouldn't mind going up a little bit more. Oh, fossils. Going up a little bit more. This is about as high as I can reach. I wouldn't mind getting it even higher because, well, I want to. But we'll do that bit by bit, to be fair. So we'll come back round. And yes, so that was, I don't know how many blocks that is, so we'll just wing it, and then once we've got to a certain thing, we'll just bring them all together. This is going to actually fill up my inventory again, which is kind of good, because then I can just replace whatever's in my inventory with the stuff from the Wajima flip, the chests, the shulker chests. But I think there's about 3 or 4 more episodes on this build. It's not a massive build, but it's a little bit more involved than some of our just bog standard builds, which is nice. And we've had a couple of adventures in between actually doing the build, so I've been quite lucky in terms of being able to come to it each time with a fresh mind. I mean, actually doing builds like this actually really helps with my Twitch build when I get to it, because I'm like, oh, I've had some fresh ideas. I've not had any that I've directly used, but I do like the context of like having some of the items that you get from Prehistoric Nature. I feel like some of those might work nicely in the Twitch exclusive build. Just throwing that out there. Hang on, how tall have I made this? It's about 6 tall, isn't it? I want it to be taller. It shouldn't be any issues like hitting the surface, because, yeah, but imagine you've just unearthed this. Like, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? And I don't know if it's going to be like a maze, like you'll have one room, then have another room. And obviously we're going to release the guy probably down here. Oh, we're not picking it up. Another specific reason for not picking it up. We have still got stuff. Oh, a mammoth arm bone and a diplocalus leg bone. Fascinating. Once again, I need to actually measure the distances because we're just sort of winging it in the moment. But for now, this is absolutely fine. Oh, mind you. Because we'll figure it out. But I want it to be sort of symmetrical in terms of width, height, etc. Actually, no, I don't. I want this to be, say, for example, this was 20 wide. I'd want that to be 40 wide or something crazy. So 20 long, 40 wide, whatever. But like, it's got to be like further this direction than it is this direction, you know? So it gives us a nice sort of opening. And if we do other rooms and maybe like labyrinths, it would be pretty cool. Just throwing that out there. Now then, as for like, if we did like do labyrinths, I wouldn't know if I wanted them to be this height or if they'd be like just a normal stair, like wall, like 3 tall. So they've also got a little bit of headroom still, but I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely not as long as you can see, so we can probably get away with another block or 2, just to give us a good idea that we're at least somewhat symmetrical. Okay, it looks a little bit better. So that's great, but obviously I need to keep going. We're going to get so much cobblestone. I'm just going to dump a lot of cobblestone, I won't lie to you. Getting stuff like coal is 100% welcome though, so I'm just going to grab that while I do it, because we'll grab it all once we start doing the floor and stuff, but for now, I'll just grab that one. Makes it even better. Now, I could, of course, make this room, like, you know, actually staircase in, and then you're in here, and that would allow me to get an extra block tall now, but I will probably just climb up and just get rid of this. At the end, once we've got our full height, so there is that, or our full distance, so I will go from there. But I think we've got a good idea of where we're at the moment. To be fair, this episode, we've got a lot more done than I thought we were going to do. We got so much done in terms of getting the actual staircase done, which is, you know, it's not much, but it's some distance we've made. I also got to show off what I did off camera. Really, really chuffed with this. I don't know if I like the scaffolding concept. I really kind of do, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. It might sway me, it might not, obviously, just so you're aware, but I just thought, no, I know this design out here kind of sucks. So we will work on it. I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll do it at the end before we finish the actual project, because it does need some work. Of course, we need to do these walls, fix out the hitting your head constantly, because I'd rather be able to just sprint down, you know? Like this, without, you know, thinking you're going to absolutely twonk your head. Anyway, I think it's a great place to end the video. If you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button down below. If you haven't already subscribed, or if you can, it's super duper appreciate it. My name is Vertico. You can call me V. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, you can also turn on notifications so you know when videos go live. But if you're not aware, videos do go up every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday UK time. Well, 8 PM UK time. God, getting my English out there. We do have a Discord, so you can actually recommend some suggestions, talk any shop you want. We can talk anime, video games, Transformers is a common topic of discussion. Kaijus, you name it, in that Discord. It's quite fun. And if you haven't already, I mentioned it earlier, maybe check out my Twitch. I'm getting close to 100 followers, which is kind of the goal, so that'd be pretty cool. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!